Hello, my friends. I'm Deanna Braywick, and this is Fritz, and this is episode 12, the final episode of season 1 of Living Your Best Life with Deanna. I can't believe we're here. We started this journey with a chocolate cake back in March, and here we are in June. So much has changed in the world, so much has changed in our lives, and I'm just so grateful to you all for joining me in this journey of living your best life and discovering what that is for you. When Living Your Best Life with Deanna was first coming together, it was my goal that it could be a place where we could share and be encouraged. I wanted to end this first season with a party with artists who I admire so much for their talent, but also for the people that they are. I've invited several people to share some advice with their younger selves. I'll start. If I could go back and share some advice with my younger self, I would encourage younger Deanna to not be so hard on herself. I've often set very high, unrealistic expectations of perfection on myself, which have been impossible to reach. And when I haven't, I've been very harsh with myself. And over the years, I've learned how to be more compassionate, more gracious with myself, and to actually appreciate the gifts of imperfection and authenticity, what they teach me, how they help me grow, how they help me be more present in life and in my relationships.
Hi, I'm Lisette Oropesa. I'm a soprano, and I'm 36 years old. And I would like to talk to my younger self and tell her, invest in Zoom, and invest in Amazon, and invest in Facebook. I wish I could have told her that when she was 20. But, not that I had any money when I was 20 to invest in Zoom or Facebook or Amazon. But, if I could give myself free advice, looking back on my younger days, I would tell myself to trust your instinct. Trust your gut. It does not lead you astray. Your first instinct in any decision is almost always the right one. Don't necessarily go bullheaded into that instinct, but definitely listen to it and think about it very carefully. Every single decision that you make, just know that your first instinct is almost always the correct one. And that's what I would tell myself.
Hi, I'm David, and here are a few things that I would tell my younger self. I would take the work very seriously, but don't take yourself and your singing too seriously. Take really good care of your body and your mind, and then your voice will be very happy for it. Also, surround yourself with really good people who you love and who love you back. You'll be very happy for that. Get rid of those people who aren't those things. And I would definitely say pay your taxes on time, if not early. That's very important. And then I would also tell myself to go ahead and come out of the closet before you're 30, because everybody knows and nobody really cares. And my sixth and last one, get a puppy. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Majeski, and the advice I would give to my younger self would be to practice welcoming the present moment in performance, especially when feeling a little bit anxious, unsure, or uncertain. Those are not bad feelings to have, and berating myself for having those feelings is unproductive. Rather, if I can learn to set aside the judgmental mind, let go of fear based on something that happened in the past or something I worry might happen in the future, and merely accept the present moment for everything that it is. I found that's the best way to bring more peace, more flow, more commitment, and more intention to my performances, and in turn has made me a better artist. Thanks, guys.
Hey everybody, my name is Nicholas Brownlee, and the advice I would give to my younger self is fall in love with the process. The most busy singers in the entire world sing less than 60 nights a year. So all that time in the rehearsal room, all that time alone memorizing text, all of that time spent researching characters and reading source material, fall in love with that, and there's a really good chance that you'll be happy and successful in this business. Peace.
Hey everybody, Isabel Leonard here. So, advice to my younger self. Probably too many things to count. But it would be, don't forget that life is to be lived. And the only way to be a wonderful communicator and performer is if you are also true to yourself and honest with yourself throughout your path, as well as doing the things that really bring you great joy. So never to forget that even in this crazy business where we are trying so very hard to do well and succeed, to remember that our lives need just as much care and tenderness as our voices do. Good luck, everyone.
Some advice I would probably give younger Will would be to learn how to do your taxes. And don't start with Largo because they're gonna ask for it anyway.
Hello, younger Liz. It is I, the much wiser, older Liz. But not actually, because I have not aged a day and science can't figure out why. Listen, I have some advice. Your entire life, you've been told that you are too much. You're too boisterous, you're too sarcastic, you don't fit into a type. And you're going to hear no hundreds of times for this exact reason. I'm here to tell you that's okay. Because eventually you're going to find people who are very into your particular brand of weird. And the people who aren't into it aren't your people. To all my fellow young people out there, I will say the same. Don't care so much about what people think of you. In this industry, people will have a lot of opinions about who they think you are. And I need you to take it on the chin and not let it become harmful. Back to younger Liz. If this reaches you before 2007, listen to me. Buy stock in Apple and then immediately delete this video so you can't be held culpable for insider trading. Okay, proud of you.
Back in the day, I didn't know that when I was helping friends and colleagues get dressed, present themselves, create websites, come up with business ideas, find them clients, market for them, that was a legit job called branding. I would tell myself much sooner to monetize what came naturally. Especially as women and artists, we are often giving our skills away for free because it makes us feel great to share our talents and to help others with all of their self-actualizing. As women, we are often socialized to volunteer our time and care to other people. While it may give us joy helping others, we need to be compensated and recognized for our unique skills that we bring to the table. So the biggest thing I could possibly say is be generous on your own terms.
Dear David, remember to keep true to yourself. Be real, be raw, and be relevant. Don't pay attention to the noise. Focus on your goals and enjoy the daily work ethic necessary to succeed. In times of crisis, trust your instincts. Got this.
I remember a conversation with my mom where I said to her, I just want my life to start. And at the time, I really wanted to be married and I didn't have that. And I remember my next thought though being, no, if I can't be happy now, then I'll never be happy when I get married. And similarly, at the beginning of quarantine, those first 2 weeks where I could do nothing but watch through all 8 seasons of the TV show Monk, which is hilarious. Monk loses his detective license or his badge, and all 8 episodes he's trying to get it back. And finally, towards the end, he gets back his badge and he spends 1 episode as a detective and he hates it. And he goes to his psychologist and he said, I cannot believe that all this time I was happy and I didn't know it. And so I guess my advice to all of us would be, decide to be happy now. Find the happiness in life now. And don't put off your happiness for some future vision of what you think it should be. Because your life is wonderful now.
If I could say anything to my younger self, it would be to trust the process and also release expectations about the future. Because even if we work hard and put ourselves in the right place at the right time, there's never any guarantee that things are going to work out exactly as we want. But if we just let the future unfold as it's going to and stay involved in the process, we leave room for surprise. And that's the best part of the journey.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you feel encouraged and uplifted, and just that you're reminded that you are never alone, that we are all in this together. And thank you so much to my friends who shared with us today. And thank you all for joining me on this journey of season 1 of Living Your Best Life with Deanna. I look forward to what the future will bring, so stay tuned.